Hey bro, what's up? I need to tell you something that happened to me when I was like 15 and I was like 2 years into my porn addiction. There was a specific day where I had like a very big urge, but at the moment I was like still living with my brother in one room. We shared like a double bed or how it's called. And I wanted to fab like really bad, but the thing is, in every room, like my whole family was there. My brother was in my room all the time, so I couldn't really like do it in my room. So what did I do? I was going to the bathroom. I closed the door and like I took some toilet paper, put it on the floor, like, and I don't know what I thought about at this moment, but I was laying down on the floor of the bathroom. I opened like a video, my favorite video. I was playing it. I was fapping, and I thought, yeah, okay, it's a little bit weird, but I guess I I thought like, yeah, nothing would happen. But then at this moment, my stupid ass forgot to close the door, like to lock the door. And what happened is my brother came in while I was fapping. Bro, this was the most embarrassing moment. Like I was like laying there like a fucking dead animal or something, fapping to some video. Bro, my brother just came in. He just saw and instantly closed the door. Bro, and I was like, bro, I don't know what I thought at this moment, but I was like just standing up immediately, closing my phone, like, and when I when I came out, I came like I was going to my room again, and my brother was just like looking at me, like laughing, and I was like, I didn't even like, I played it off cool, like I was also laughing, but in reality, I was just really embarrassed. Didn't really, I couldn't really explain it to him because it was so weird. I just could fap in the sink, but no, I just like laid on the floor for some reason. Yeah, this was my one of the most embarrassing moments that I had in contact with porn. However, a few years later, I wanted to quit. I came to self improvement, tried the NoFap streaks. After I finally found the information that I needed to quit porn, I finally became free from it, and now free for over a year. So, if you're in the same situation, you want to quit porn, then click the link down below, and I will personally help you become free in 2 to 3 months guaranteed. Yeah, there was a study. I found a study where some reporters asked men and women about their porn consumption, how much they watch porn, and the study said that 96% like of the people that they asked were were in contact with porn before the age of 14. 96% like of men. It was like, I think it was like 50% of women. I don't know if it's true, but they just like said it like that. It was like standing there. But with the men, I could think it's possibly true because I was someone who was starting before the age of 14, probably like you, like most of guys when they had like the first contact when they had like the first erections and stuff. And another study said that over 60, I think 70% were watching porn once a week, like minimum once a week. So it is like a global porn pandemic. Everyone, like mostly all of humanity, all of men of humanity. I'm not talking to everybody, but have access to the web, to social media, to Pornhub, is basically most of the time addicted to porn. This has a lot of reasons. Like there are some health reasons, some loneliness reason, because of boredom, because of stress, because like as a stress relief. And I talked about this some like all the time, about all these triggers. And but there's a main reason, there's the foundational reason why people are addicted to porn or other substance I can't talk, bro. Substances. Yeah. And in general, living in a trajectory of life where they are not like satisfied. And this is more like a psychological thing, which you wouldn't really like expect, but has to do with the mindset and the beliefs that someone have about themselves. You know, most people who are addicted to porn, in my opinion, they think like because they have this old shame in them when they watch and relapse, they have the shame in them and they think unintentionally that they deserve it to feel this way. But the problem is when they are feeling this way, this is like a never-ending cycle. They watch more porn because they don't think they can get out of it, and this is the problem. The first foundational problem: they don't really think they can quit. They don't really think they deserve to be someone to not watch porn. They have like all the excuses that they have all the stress in their life, like there's nothing to do in their day, they are feeling lonely, they need to like feel this kind of connection. But it's honestly just all in the mind. Like you can all change that. There are these tricks, these tricks that I could tell you right now, but honestly, if you don't really believe that you can quit, if you don't really are conditioned, if your brain isn't conditioned to quit porn, it's the tactics won't really be beneficial to you. So what I would tell you to do: step zero, work on your belief system, work on your mindset, how you see porn, how you see yourself. And the best way to do it is, I know it sounds like gay and shit and shit, but write down some affirmations about yourself that you think about yourself, and see and try to see yourself as someone who's not watching porn. One affirmation can be something like, I'm someone who's not watching porn, or I'm disciplined, or I don't need porn. Some shit like this. It may sound like stupid and silly to write down these things, but trust me, these are like, for example, these are like code. Let's take, for example, your brain, you are in program, and the affirmations that you write down are the code that you're putting in this program so it behaves and works in a kind of specific way. I think this is like a very, very good like example. If you write these affirmations day by day, every day, you read them, you are convinced about yourself that this is true, what you are believe, then you will act out these beliefs. And in the end, you're gonna be this kind of person who's living for these affirmations. this is why all the mindset shit and all the shit is so big in the like community, because this is can really determine your trajectory of life, because this determines your actions. So write down affirmations about yourself, what you believe about your porn addiction, and then you will seek out for clues, for advice, for things that are trying to prove that. Like, you will watch more videos about quitting porn, you will act more, you will be more disciplined because your mind is programmed in that way. Yeah. But again, if you're confused about that, you just can click the link down below, and I will give you like a step-by-step plan with all the mindsets, the tricks, so you can quit porn easily in 2 to 3 months. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting. See you in the next video. Bye.